If you've been anywhere near hardcore FPS games in the last decade, you already know the reputation of Escape from Tarkov. Deep systems, brutal learning curve, years of development pain, and still going, and a player base that stuck through all of it anyway. Now a new project is emerging from the same creative orbit. This is COR3, and it's very deliberately not just Tarkov in space. COR3 is set in the year 2251, primarily on Mars, in a future where humanity has already had its meal. 200 years earlier, civilization was on the brink of extinction. Governments were fractured, resources collapsing, global systems failing. Humanity survived because of a shadow organization known as the COR, which unified Earth and dragged the species back from the edge. That victory did not last long. By 2251, Mars isn't a hopeful frontier, it's a scarred, corporate-controlled pressure cooker filled with secrets powerful enough to destabilize the entire world. You don't play a soldier, you don't play a space marine, you play an Executor. An Executor is a private investigator working for a company called History Unfolded, a group with no public identity, no visible leadership, and no official existence. Your job is simple on paper: investigate sealed files and historical incidents tied to a chain of experiments that began around the year 2170. Your job is to dig up truths that were buried on purpose. You never interact directly with whoever hires you. All communication goes through your handler, Aurora Strogova. She assigns contracts, controls the information flow, makes one rule painfully clear: do not attempt to contact the hirer. This isn't a corporate policy, it's a survival rule. Break it and you're not reprimanded, you're removed. Mars itself is fragmented between massive factions and megacorporations, it seems. These groups don't just compete economically, they clash ideologically. Corporate interests, religious extremism, and political control all coexist in a place where infrastructure failure can mean instant death. We're talking about cargo freighters drifting through deep space with bodies still aboard, weapon research conducted outside legal oversight, agricultural megastructures hiding advanced facilities, and even a skylift, essentially a space elevator, that tore itself away from a planet entirely. Whether these were accidents, sabotage, or something worse, in the core mystery of COR3 is built around. From a gameplay perspective, COR is confirmed as a first-person shooter, but everything shown so far suggests it's structured around investigation, preparation, and consequence, rather than constant action. You're not locked into working alone. You can hire additional help, which implies squad dynamics and support roles or specialist companions. Gear and equipment already appear highly modular, with detailed armor systems and corporate manufacturing technology baked directly into the lore. One of the most important things to understand about COR3 is that it's already partially playable, not just in the way you'd expect though. Players currently have access to an in-universe terminal called COR3. COR3 functions as an intelligence and research system where players decrypt files, complete daily decoding tasks, uncover internal communications, and attempt to access restricted areas that are still locked. This isn't just marketing, it's effectively a live ARG that's teaching players how the world of COR3 works before the game even releases. Now, as for development, this is where expectations need to be realistic. While COR3 is being teased by the head dev of Battlestate Games, Nikita Buyanov, it's clearly stated that COR3 is not Escape from Tarkov 2 and not a direct Tarkov sequel, nor is it directly tied to Battlestate Games as a studio. It appears to be a separate project, possibly on a different internal team or a studio structure completely, with Tarkov continuing in its own roadmap towards possibly 2.0 and beyond. Right now there's no confirmed release date, no announced platforms beyond PC, and no public gameplay footage. What we do have is a confirmed reveal window tied to early 2026, which we got with the trailer you're seeing now, an unusually deep pre-release narrative, and a development approach that's clearly prioritizing world building before mechanics. So the real question isn't what COR3 is. The real question is whether this project will benefit from everything learned during Tarkov's long and painful evolution, or will it repeat the same cycle of ambition, delays, and development hell that we had. Now, do you think COR3 will end up surpassing Tarkov as a more narrative-focused, refined experience? Or is it headed towards the same development bullcrap that or is it heading towards the same development hell that we got with Tarkov, just with a red planet instead of a forest? Either way, this is one project that is worth keeping an eye on, and let me know what your thoughts on this is down below.